Hey everybody, Phil Clemente here, Air Filtration Solutions. Happy Friday. Hope you all enjoyed a really good and productive work week. Last week's post I touched on summertime and high humidity levels, especially here in Southern California, because over the past handful of summers we've experienced what I think is unusually high levels of humidity, but also lasting longer into the summer, even throughout the summer. And what that does to cardboard frame filters ends up increasing a facility's operation costs substantially. And I showed you why. I shared years of documentation with you that explains to you and shows you exactly what happened. Now, what I touched on was the contamination and the increased costs that are associated with that, a dirty HVAC system. What I didn't touch on was molds and spores. That's what I'm touching on today, because with humidity, dirty filters, they're a breeding ground for molds and spores, and it happens more often than not. Just take a look.
This is a very common sight right here. You see that coils are exposed because these filters buckled, but look at all the mold. And another thing to see here is look at all the manufacturers, or they're different manufacturers. But like I said before, or in the past, all these so-called manufacturers are just assemblers. They all purchase the materials needed for their products from the same sources and just private label them. So look, these are different manufacturers, but all these pleated filters share the same flaw.
And it doesn't just happen to pleated pre-filters. It happens to final filters as well. Take a look at these.
Here you go. Now, notice again with these pictures, I mean, not only do they have molds all over, but they're all different manufacturers. Same style, because this is a particularly very popular style nowadays, what we call V-cell or Lewis style filters. You're seeing more and more of these used in all of our hospitals. They actually replaced these types of filters, the old rigid cells, but you'll still see these out there once in a while. I'll still see them, but they, again, you look at the mold covered with mold. So all of these products share the same vulnerability. They share the same flaws, which is moisture. Once moisture's exposed to them, a number of things can happen. Either their structure is compromised and the structurally fail, or mold and spores. But either way, if this happens in your facility, especially in a hospital, a medical office building, this means increased liabilities. This cannot happen. And we at AFS understand this.
So, going back to last week's post, you don't see these conditions or these very real results in a test report. And you won't see this from my competitors when they hand you those really nice fancy energy savings reports. And this they don't touch on, because once these scenarios occur, there's no energy savings. In fact, your costs start to increase rapidly and substantially. So what we here at AFS offer you is a solution. Our products are unaffected by moisture. They provide you an extensive service life, and they are 100% effective in what you are trying to achieve, which is to maintain a clean HVAC system, because a clean HVAC system is an efficient one and an effective one. So if you're serious about minimizing your operation costs, minimizing your labor costs, give us a call. I'd love to talk to you about filtration and share our experiences with you. Hope it helps, and have a great day.